Alamance-Burlington schools say they found not just mold, but toxic mold in 2 of their schools, Cummings High School and Broadview Middle School. In total, mold was identified at 17 schools, and 7 more schools are now undergoing evaluations. Today, county commissioners approved an additional $5 million for remediation needs. They're saying in total they expect it to cost about $20 million to fix the mold issues all across ABSS schools.
I want our district to finally put their politics aside and fund our children, fund our schools. And that is something that has systematically not been done for at least the last 20 years. There are children who this week do not have access to food because our schools are closed.
The district is still hopeful that students will be able to return on September the 5th, but they say there is a possibility that some students within the district with mold cleanup continues. Chaetomium mold, which was found at Cummings and Broadview, can cause a number of health problems. Those can include skin and nail infections, brain infections, allergic reactions, asthma, autoimmune diseases like lupus and multiple sclerosis, as well as coughing, memory loss, and seizures. ABSS is working to clean up the mold to make sure that students get to return to a safe environment. But at the same time, a national expert in school safety tells us that mold is a growing concern, not just for this school district, but all schools across the Southeast.
It's been a hot issue. People can get severely ill, in fact, disabled.
Claire Barnett with the National Healthy Schools Network says there's been concern over mold in schools for decades. How big of an issue is mold in schools?
Hard to tell. Nobody tracks it. But the short answer is that with increasing global warming, everybody is warmer and wetter. And molds are naturally occurring. They love places that are warm and wet. The short answer is probably everybody has more mold inside than they would like to have.
Why is it not something that's tracked?
There are thousands and thousands of different kinds of molds, and no one has ever tried to establish a safe level or exposure level. So I think it would be very difficult to do that.
What makes mold particularly concerning in schools with all the children with chronic issues?
Children breathe more air per pound of body weight than adults do. And they eat more food, drink more water than adults, and so forth, and they're still developing. So their bodies might not be ready to handle a particular exposure. There were parents concerned about mold contamination in school. That's a good thing to be concerned about. They also should be concerned about it in their own home or in their own apartment. So molds are everywhere.
Experts say one of the best things that you can do to avoid mold is to prevent it, which includes eliminating areas of moisture around your home, using the bathroom fan when you shower, regularly changing your air conditioning unit filters to help catch spores before they can get into the air system.